Hi, my name is Amritpreet Singh, and
Hi, I'm Jay.
we're going to talk about public key infrastructure (PKI).
Yeah, and
PKI is a framework for authenticating devices and users in the digital world. Public key infrastructure provides data confidentiality in a secure and efficient manner, and PKI involves the use of public key, private key, digital certificates, digital signatures, and certification authority.
So why do we need encryption? If we send the data in a clear text, it's not safe because anyone can read it, and that is violation of confidentiality. We use encryption algorithms to protect our sensitive data by unauthorized access by hackers. Encryption creates a ciphertext which has no messages. So even if the hackers got the data, they won't understand the messages that can be transferred.
uh, with the single key encryption method, we use only one key to decrypt and encrypt. So if we get compromised with the key, all the data will be compromised. And when we use the single key encryption, so we need to find a safer way to distribute the key. So if we have a safer way to distribute the key, then we don't need encryption method. So the main problem with the single key encryption is like the key distribution. Thank you.
So how does PKI solve the problem with key distribution? So basically for PKI there's two keys. There's a public key and there's a private key. So the public key is known to everyone. That's the one that's given to the recipient, and the public key can only be used to encrypt data. The private key on the other hand is not shared with anyone, it's secret, and that's the key that's used to decrypt any data. So if the public key is compromised, there's no data will be compromised, and this is how we prevent hackers from getting access to our data using PKI. Okay, so how does a PKI work? Let me give you a live example. So suppose I want to send Jay, Preet wants to send Jay a message, and Preet doesn't want anyone to see it, using PKI, how am I gonna encrypt it? So step one is Jay will get a private key,
So this is my private key.
and a public key as well.
And a public key.
Yeah. And he will also get a digital certificate from a CA, which is
my certificate
right here. And then the next thing Jay is gonna do, he's gonna give me his public key. And it's okay if on the way anyone can steal it, it doesn't matter, it's safe. So I now have his public key. Now I will go to JCA, Certification Authority, and then ask them for his certificate. And I'll get the certificate. And if this certificate matches Jay's certificate, then I know that it's Jay, it's not an intruder. And then, now that I know it's Jay, next step is to encrypt my message using Jay's public key. It's encrypted, and then I'll send him the encrypted message, and no one can do anything with it. Jay is the only one who can decrypt it using his private key. So he will decrypt the message, and he will receive the message without anyone intruding. Okay, so how does PKI play a role in our daily lives? Let me show you from closer. So suppose you open a website like a banking or a social media or something where you'll have sensitive data and you'll have to log in. So basically, if you look at here, every browser will have a lock. Safari has a lock in the middle, and Chrome, Firefox have a lock on the left. So if I see here, it says connection is secure. This is the SSL, and I can see the certificate is valid, issued by the CA of it too, Entrust Certification Authority. So I can actually view the certificate, and it expires in 3 years. It expires in 3 years, and everything about the certificate, where it was issued and who is the organization. It's the US bank. So now I'm sure that this website is legitimate, and I can go ahead and put my password and ID in here, and we can also see their public key here, and their signature hash algorithm. They're using SHA-256. So the digital signature and basically everything. These are the public keys. So now I'm gonna log in, and whatever I do, the data will be safe, basically. So this is even on Facebook, everything, every website basically where you might have sensitive information. You can see it expires. It expires in 1 month. Just, yeah, given by digicert.com and everything about them, pretty much. And then I can go ahead and log in, and whatever password I type, because of this lock, I'll be sure that it's safe, basically.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you for watching our explanation about PKI.